Hello and welcome to Game-Geki, the show that's not only amazing at games, but also really creative as well. I'm DDK, joined as always by Gekadami, and today we could try something a little bit different. Game Builder on Steam. And hopefully show our creative side.
I felt like doing Borderlands.
Borderlands, yeah. 49 episodes or something like that. Plus those 5 episodes of the Tales of.
49 episodes, yeah. I haven't actually, I just thought about it now. I wonder how many hours we actually put into that, you know.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind figuring it out. It's got to be a lot because a lot of our episodes averaged around 2 hours, I think.
Yeah, 2 hours. And some were even more than that. Some were a bit less. I guess we could say, it was like 49, 2 times 49, right? That would be the math.
Yeah, more or less, because some of their episodes were punching up on 3 hours, I think.
So if I just randomly do that very quickly, that would be 98 hours.
98 hours.
I mean, it's around about that, around about 100 hours maybe, yeah. 100 hours of streaming there. Amazing.
Quality entertainment, that at its finest.
So what are we doing here?
So, I think to get this going, if we click the multiplayer option, and now I'm going to create a game, or click new game. And I think this should let me create a code for which you can then use join code at the top left, right? Sorry?
Yeah, I see it. Yes, I see it.
Private multiplayer. Okay, so how do I share? Okay, yes. Share this code with your friends so they can join. And anyone that's got in on the stream really early can easily ninja in on this. 044 8850. Super secret this.
Hold on a minute. I'm a bit confused because the rest of them were numbers, but for some reason there was the letter O in there. So it's 0.
My microphone must have cut off where I said 0.
Oh, wait, you said no because you said O.
Oh, did I? Alright, 0.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you have to type the dash.
Is it automatic? Let me see. It's not automatic, so I guess.
44, 88, and 50.
That's just like that, right?
Yeah, shows like that. There we go. Better kick you to make sure that feature works. Okay, now hide that code. Only people that joined in on the stream can join in on that.
Okay, so I'm a little robot.
You can move with the arrows, can you? Or you're not stuck to where stay?
Set to default.
This work on the pad as well.
My pad's currently plugged in, but. Okay, so what is this game? What is this?
So
is it like Little Big Planet or like Dreams?
I think it's probably something to that effect, but simplified, I guess. We're going to have to make use of... So we've got a build mode and play mode tab at the top of the screen. I'm not sure if you can access all that willy-nilly.
Click on play mode, build mode does nothing for me, unless it's already on that. No. Oh, play mode only, it says to the very right when I click on build.
Yeah, okay. So I've clicked build mode on mine.
Oh. So I can't actually build?
So you can't... Can you not build at all? That's odd. What would... I mean, I saw it doing it in the... Whoa! Oh, I see. I can move the camera, right.
It says play mode only, which is strange. Maybe you have to initiate the option for me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Perhaps that's... Maybe it's... why the random dead robots lying around?
Yes, building disabled, building enabled. There you go. It's my fault. You can use the tab key to toggle between build, kind of like on The Sims when you're in the buy mode. Dung 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 dung. You can knock around these other players.
I can even move them. Oh. Let me move you.
So we got loads of. I guess we're going to start with a beautiful terrain.
Terrain.
These boxes kind of look odd, like very off-center kind of. Can I rotate my block, or do we just have to build on that axis?
Nice.
Yes, so So we put down these Minecraft blocks.
They're different shapes.
So I can put in a bit of pavement. Can I not? Oh, it's free for. What does rotate? Achieve. No, rotating doesn't seem to do much of anything. What if I just draw this on? Will it kind of? Oh, it's okay. I don't know why. My brain refuses to read those big buttons that reach across the whole panel.
I made this house, I guess, more or less.
Excellent. You built a house, and in seconds.
Well, I don't quite know how you could No, it seems to dip down automatically. How do I delete? Right click? No. Create. Rotate, scale, edit.
Quite a pain in the backside methodology to have to kind of.
Yeah.
You can't see what the rotation even is. There's nothing I can see that can give you any clue as to what way round you're about to paint.
I mean, it's a square, right? So.
It is, but if you look at my tiles, they've got things on them.
Wait, click on rotate does nothing as far as I can see.
No, you push the R key on your keyboard to rotate what you've got, what paint terrain tile you've got.
Alright.
Press delete on something. No. Can I Control and Z? Oh, okay. You can Control and Z to undo. Okay. At least they respect some kind of shortcutage. So, gonna need this being a modern city. It's gonna need a crossing, zebra crossing. Although I guess in France these things are just like on every road willy nilly. Just why not? They're called only crossings in France.
A big zebra crossing.
Considering the size of our little robot men, yeah, it does seem quite large.
You put the game in first person if you click view at the top. Third person. Limited. I'm guessing you can creation library. If I click like draw, I search draw here. What? It's like an inline database, like in Dreams. Guess not.
They're not quite at that Dreams level of creativity.
No, it's still the shapes though. Apparently that's all there is in the game. Objects from the web. Oh right, here maybe.
So it is a Dreams-like approach.
Type it in. Oh, there we go.
Is that you've looks like you've created something there.
It was very small.
Geometric shape bot. What if I build blocks over your car?
Oh, you've buried my car.
Oh, my car! Shunted it into a hole. Move that over there.
This is kind of confusing.
Yeah, I imagine this.
Definitely not as straightforward as Dreams, that's for sure.
Oh, his dream's actually easier
Moving
to.
things up. What's the car? Yeah, Dreams is way easier than this.
Move. Oh, I've accidentally put this sports car right inside the.
Well, I should undo it. So I guess I undid everything, so I assume it's disappeared.
Yeah.
Which means I can now.
You've undone your touch to the world.
Yes. Although I couldn't. If I put it down now, it'll actually be on top of the road. There you go.
So we have to dig out this blockage. There we go. The highway is looking pretty suave and sophisticated.
Oh, this car's really hard to move.
Does it handle like a dream? Is that what you're telling me?
It pressing back, you have to like hold the button down for ages before it will decide to move. Okay, amazing.
Psst.
Boop.
Perception of this isometric view is a little bit tricky. See how hard work is auto-saved. Right, so we better take
DDK,
it.
we're losing DDK.
Oh no, are we? Hello?
Oh my god, this car's really small.
Amazing world, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you now.
Scale. Okay, so I can scale on these objects. Player 2, player 3, player 4. So I
Make
can
it bigger.
embiggen the scale of our characters to fit the world. Which is handy considering that these blocks kind of default to this size that they are. Seems like if you try to put a car or something in the floor, it bounces them up anyway. Go.
This police car doesn't seem to be playable right off the bat, unfortunately.
So how do I?
Oh, that's how you move stuff.
So you've accessed more advanced move
Eject,
options.
considerably less to
I see.
move like terrain though. Why isn't this like this police car set to be movable from the get-go?
Get it moving from the get-go.
Why didn't the guy put it online drivable? So I have no idea how to make this car drivable. I'm guessing it's in the logic somewhere. Oh my god, there's literal code in this game.
Come on, get writing.
Hmm.
Alright. Fill some amazing characters in this stunning world of ours.
Mm-hmm. How weird that I can't just pushable, solid gravity stays upright, mass drag.
Put
This car moves looking hard. Ooh.
need a
Right.
little more terrain to make this just right.
Police car. It's a police car.
The LAPD commander vehicle.
Success that I can't just drive it. If I put play mode, what does it say? It says you can't play because there is nothing in the scene for you to control. Create an actor with a player controls panel. Okay, how do I do that? Oh my god, how do
Player control panel.
an actor? I mean, it's not in Logic, seemingly.
An actor.
New project, game library, dig. Oh wait, dig, paint, select. I see. Oh, apparently, you could just paint stuff on the terrain. So if I do that, if I select this and just paint it in, with that? Yeah, I guess it's just paint on the floor.
No, maybe painting is a faster than building this jaw-dropping stuff we got going
Raised
on.
road. Yeah. Water in here. Water actually has an effect. Dig. Actually, dig as well. Okay. Text. Edit. I have absolutely no idea how you set this actor thing.
Police car is locked right now.
What is it? I have no idea how to go about unlocking it.
It became unlocked for a second there. I think it's when you've got it selected. Can I go into play mode at the minute? Yeah, currently I'm this dude.
Possible.
So, in theory, I would assume the edit tool, click a player.
Change the physics and the color of the police car.
Put in this box standard sports car. Put it by the side of the road. Who will play this sports car? One.
Okay, actually, input your own sound effects.
Crucial for realizing your dream.
Click on to record sounds. Oh, so literally, can you not like get sounds off from the web? Only
So it lets you record your sounds, but you can't get some pre-canned ones.
Seemingly so. It's not a lot of things. Searching police doesn't bring up a lot of options. I can only assume there's not too many people creating stuff for this game.
That car now.
Yeah, you can set the car is easy because it's set as a play by default. Literally, the one I put down is not gameplay. We got base turret, barrel.
Right, so
Custom. Such delete, please go. Bop. Okay, no, please go. Get fucked, please go.
damn it.
Right.
Feed value. So the way these sounds seem to function.
Well, here's player choose logic. You can see now.
It's a stunning logic tree filled with amazingness.
It's a bit like dreams, no?
Yeah.
How do I set myself as a player again? Oh, actor, so can I just like right?
I presume you could just use that logic panel and copy everything on it to make the other objects behave that way.
Yeah, but seemingly.
Is it not?
Well, when I click play mode now, I no longer have a robots players. So you can't play because there is nothing in the scene for you to control. Create an act with a player controls panel set in player 2. I don't even know what it means. I mean, the player 2 robot is here. Like, where is it player?
I get that.
Player 2 robot.
Car. I'm off of here, go into the logic page.
I'd just delete player 2 and then put another thing down to players.
Add
Probably
a
need these
custom
to go
card.
There you go, player 2.
No, you spawn.
I'm a fox.
You're Fox McLeod.
I'm a fox! Amazing. Here's a car. Beep beep. I jump on it. Mr. Fox! Oh, is that police car still here? What deleted?
Nah, put it back. So if I go into... There's more than one actor such to be crawled by player.
Such a pathetic amount of... if I go to object from the book character.
Right, so I'm now the police car, but I can't move.
That can't be the whole list of things. That's just terrible.
That's the entire internet. Full library. Jaw dropping.
Okay, put down this amazing TIE fighter.
Yeah, really awesome it up. Player 1. Oh, like
This
and speed throttle.
Okay. Thing now, when I put that down, it doesn't come up with that menu as before, like when I knew a player. So I have the logic on this TIE fighter. What my what's it actually? Edit on this TIE fighter.
Okay, now I can move the police car. Oh no, fourth. Although the police car does seem to be built backwards. Let's not worry about that too much.
Wait, man, how do you play in this police car?
You add... If you examine something that's a player and just basically remake the nodes manually.
Well, sounds,
so that's 2, player and movement. So at the top it says add panel. You get those player and movement options there. So you don't want the custom card because that's something different. That's
can I copy and paste this?
Seemingly not. It seems like a terrible oversight.
Man, this is why'd they make this so complicated? This is nothing like Dreams. Dreams is way more simple than this. I can actually, and you have way more options to build stuff.
I wonder if this game is fully featured yet, or if they've.
I mean, it's early access apparently.
Maybe they're not. They're not quite done yet. The lack of copy and paste seems like a terrible.
Yeah.
Unless there's a functionality that I'm not getting. Control and click. Because I can't Like even in, in Unreal Engine, you can drag and drop a square around these cards and move them around a bit so you can tell what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an organize panels button at the top.
New project game library.
There are other stuff you can control and hold down control and click to kind of grab a load of stuff, but that doesn't seem to be the way. You can control C. Don't want to be doing that.
Player turns like a car based on speed. Okay.
So if I overlink these, do I control both?
So is it like preset? Is it like preset cards then maybe? What Star Wars stuff? And here's the next one. Very small X-Men.
Oh.
Yeah. So if I go to logic and click on this stupid thing, I put add custom card. Move. New card.
Still backwards. Does the sports car actually have animated wheels? Yeah. Well, these robots are animated.
How do you modify these cards?
So to modify a card, what are you wanting to do? Create a custom card, or
You can import from workshop. Maybe
sorry, my internet must be struggling because I'm losing you a bit.
you can lost yet again.
Lost.
I think you're back.
I'm back, but I guess I'm hosting the stream, so when I get lost, the whole stream gets lost, or you get lost. One or the other. The tale of two backwards police cars.
Swimming.
The original.
There are some default stuff here. Although
Take a look at the JavaScript here.
speedometer, swimming, hourglass, height is grid based in range, chase, jump towards, UI cutscene, FPS crosshair. Man, this is not the easiest way to make it.
They came up with their own way. I'm sure it's dead easy for them.
Oh, I'm a police car.
You control your controls backwards.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to say because the camera angle's high up, kind of like GTA. Yeah, they're backwards actually. Yeah, they're backwards. Yeah, it's clearly I have to drive in reverse to go. I'm flying. If you go off the road, you begin to fly, which is interesting.
It's like a certain game, Big Rigs. You might have heard of it.
Oh wait, library. Maybe this will help. Debug.
Where WS speed. But where do the keys go into actually?
Player buttons. Fires when using. Okay. Joystick, keyboard, mouse. I mean, car. Control speed.
I appreciate that. What the code's doing, but I don't see where the buttons come into. How does it No, which
What?
is the forwards button.
What? Why is it not? What? Why's the card gone? Why is it all coloured now?
Clearly a game for geniuses.
Twitch
With
time.
way more
game
genius
soccer, back
time.
on boardable, I guess. Oh, right, okay. When player boards do this.
Ah, so you turn that into a stunning car. A stunning boardable vehicle.
Okay.
We know what the board button is.
Yeah. That's an interesting question. Use held item. Okay, control speed. One player alight? The fuck's alight? Do you mean?
To get off.
Oh, that's really okay. Wow, player boarded do. When player boarded, I guess it should be down here. Then, if it's while.
Yeah, so when you board, it'll like play a sound effect like boom. And then whilst boarded, in theory, those controls will take effect.
I don't see like play sound in here. Transfer player to another actor. Instantly move to a new location. Show text on screen. Play particle effect. Score point. Show text. Oh wait, here play sound. Here we go. Okay, can I? Okay, here we go. The sound. Collect. Can't hear that sound. Okay, whatever. Well, player boarded do. I don't care about too much about a light. Okay, so now this is amazing logic. I guess. How do I? So I can get. Okay, get to play mode. Oh, I can't play because there's no more fucking playable things in the game. Mr. Fox down again.
Players Fox McCloud. Surely Nintendo should be suing.
So is E? What would the board button even be? Controls. Action. Left mouse click. How do I board this stupid thing?
Oh, to a light.
Well, I'm standing on it. It's definitely not left mouse click. Alt action, right mouse click, move camera.
Hidden in their characters overall.
Reset, pause, undo, copy. Copy. There's a copy button in here. Control C.
Yeah, I've used it for the train, but not for these cards.
Doesn't work on the card, so you can try.
I don't even see how I could try.
Control L.
Oh no, Control and C is put me in first person mode. No, go.
Control L lists actors. Okay, so that's X-Wing. Can I like... So it's listed as an actor now. Can I like set that as my... I mean... That's a stupid Fox gun. Sports car, copy police car. Fox, okay, that's Fox. Why wasn't right clicking on this to bring up any fucking options?
It just feels like it's not making full use of the controls.
It feels like, I mean, if you got a fucking list of shit in the level, it feels like right clicking should bring up options for it. But it doesn't. Right clicking does nothing.
I can only assume that the lack of a right click, well, actually, right click just let us navigate the map.
Yeah, but why can't I right click on a thing in the menu and see stuff about it?
You know,
Like how do I set something? How do you set something as default? Oh, wait, who controls this fox? Oh, they put that. Ah, I put the fox now.
to set him as a default
Oh wait, fox.
actor, you tick auto assign on his player card.
What?
So when you've got up the logic for him.
Mm-hmm. Wait, why can't I click on this anymore? Wait, what? Oh right, there you go. The Xbox's hitbox is kind of weird. Auto assign. What do you see that?
So you click add panel.
I'm
I'm not really sure how to make it boardable yet, but
boardable there. Look, I think we did that though. Yeah, I've already done boardable.
to make him just replace your player, click add panel and
player.
Yep, and then just tick auto assign. Yeah, and that will let you pick when you try to toggle into game.
If you have a script error for actor X-Wing for boardable.
You can't be boardable and a player.
Sure. Delete that. Okay, so
now as a player, there won't be any. You'll need to add a movement thing to actually let the player do something. Movement is in add panel. Green one there, on the right. Then you're going to want to look for something that looks like just add the control styles that match what you think this thing ought to do. Maybe walk might conflict with that spot, throttle and turn, but
it's not telling me that.
Well, it should be able to work if you try to go to play mode now.
Alright, yeah.
Oh my god!
To remove this one here, I guess.
It's the fighter from Thailand. The Thai fighter.
Totally reversed again, though. I think also doesn't turn.
Yeah. They always seem to be reversed, don't they?
That's because I have a... No, it's not moving at all. Amazing. Based on speed, so I guess I need the speed thing. What else we got here?
Player boards do. Boards a boardable act.
Oh, not spin randomly. Ooh.
Oh my god, it's the TIE fighter!
Next one.
Sorry, next wing. Well, actually, and you tell me the amazing, type, weird, obscure model. This is the Classic Edition version revision 4.
Look where mouse is pointing. Wanders around randomly. I mean, these cars aren't too bad, I guess. More or less. Some basic options in here. I'd say even in Dreams, the hardest thing is NPC logic and character movement and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a bit more simplified than it is in this. This is like clearly wanting me to fucking use JavaScript.
The only
To
way.
do anything more advanced. What cars did you have on that police car?
What colours?
What cards do you have in the police car?
Oh, I've got a... Well, to make him playable, I had player and movement.
Yeah. Well, this one, no. No, sorry, yeah. I mean, what card in the movement thing, though?
Oh, in movement, I had car-like turn and speed throw.
Yeah, I've got those too. So why wasn't the thing out like a police car? Then why is it not turning? I've got no left or right on it at all.
Yeah.
So no, there's absolutely no turn.
Where would that be?
Key AD? The fuck? Wait a minute. It's like
You're... Yeah, let me see if I
Right.
can... Yeah, I can still control... Yeah, fine with that.
no, yeah, there's no no, I thought no.
We get rid of the auxiliary police car because it's confusing that I keep editing an amazing copy of it. Audible actor. So... Instrument.
Yeah, okay, it's just this thing refuses to turn. How absolutely weird.
Come on, Rube.
Spin. Oh, it's just new card. Moves back and forth, moves according to command received. Chase the target actor, move one direction. Spin around self with a given rotation speed. How absolutely retarded that there isn't. I mean, there's not even like a gain height, not gain altitude or anything. I don't even see a fucking jump option here actually.
Oh yeah.
Man.
So jump
So,
will
like,
be
something
really
else.
obscurely hidden. click on.
Grabbable. Make this actor a player actor. I've already done that, haven't I? Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Because I don't have that anymore.
So there's an example of how jump works on the player.
And it's a very specific jump card in the player character.
There is a jump card, yeah.
Why isn't there then? Yeah. What colour is the jump? What colour is it?
Colour is jump. On player again. It has to be
green?
blue. I don't think it's a activity. It's like a sub thing that's triggered within, so it won't be there. It'll
What?
It's the other one, if A then B.
Oh, if A then B. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Then. If A then B. Okay, fine.
Sheer amazing programming type thing. So you're going to want once. I'm just copying it. What's set for the player here on that drop down at the top.
Here once.
An event. Then if we replace that collision, I don't quite know how you discard it. Remove card.
Okay.
For jump, the player is player button. So you see there in the middle.
Oh yes. Okay. Left click. Jump space. Detect when held. When jump is held.
And then at the bottom, then do.
Right.
Jump is in here.
Pointless. Then do lose win. Fire a projectile. What else we got in here? Oh right. Oh, there's the board thing. Board. Lose win. Enter. Jump up. Player turns like a car.
No, that's not quite what I wanted. Ah, I've got a car in my face!
I mean, there's jump, sure. But is there a simply gain altitude? Make it invisible. Maybe jump. Maybe there's like an option jump. No, jump high. I assume it means you fall back down.
Okay.
Move to given distance. Exit.
How am I gonna...
Play a sound. Swan and make a part for multiple coins. Back and forth. Move in one direction. Move in one direction. And can that direction be up? Oh, yeah. X, Y, Z. What's up again?
Up will be Z.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, it'll be Y on this one actually. I gotta see about the colour coding on this page.
Y.
It's normally Z, but whatever. Where do I attach this car tip from? Got a car sandwich stuck in my face.
So I press. Oh, there you go. I can now raise myself.
We've raised the
Climb
roof.
backward.
Look at those thrusters, permanently thrusted.
Guess what I'd want to do now is have another if A then B. My God, what are these default fucking cards in here for?
Okay, I know. Usable. Right, so then do this. I can't find it. Here we go. Move in one direction. Y was up, right? Yeah.
So Z is down?
Z will be from this default kind of perspective we've got further away from
So it'll be down X then?
to move your character. The opposite way. Down is Y minus.
Oh, right. Okay. Wait, what button is that? Key. Which key? How about this? Oh, I have to literally select from the list. I can't do anything else. Amazing.
Which key? Another key, please.
Number 2. Sure, why not? When 2 is held, when left click is held. Wait, when left click is held? Oh, I thought left click. Which key? Numpad. Numpad 8. It's 8, right? 7, 9. Yeah, sure. Okay, so now normally should be able to. One isn't working. What's going on then?
Please.
Did I invert those by accident? Well, I did invert them by accident, I think.
forget.
It's normally now. What?
It's me as opposed to me colliding with it.
Did I put the speed too low? That's the up one, normally. That's simply not working at all. What the fuck? I'm not in numpad or something? Why is it suddenly just not working? Oh my god,
Not the easiest thing to do. I mean, there's a tutorial, I guess, but I mean, come on, tutorials are for chumps, right?
Okay, what if I put jump in there instead? Oh, there you go, that works.
Oh my god! You're really testing that ship's engines. I guess you're lost now into the Glucian.
That was lower. Let me put down there. Freeze, or space, I should say. And this one here, I want another button in, which hopefully will actually work. Well, what's the alt gear on here? Wow, what a limited number of buttons I have to select from. Amazing.
They tried to simplify things, but at the same time, maybe it's too simplified. But at the same time, yeah, they've not nailed it like Dreams seems to have to an extent.
Well, Dreams has like the full pad controls. I mean, every button. Whoa. Why is there such a limited? Why is it only the number pad keys don't even seem to fucking work? Okay, does that work? No, the number pad just bluntly doesn't function. If I map it to space, it works, but if I map it to any other key, it doesn't. Well, at least the number pad ones. What a piece of shit. What if I map it to B? Is B gonna work? This is just like fully broken. There you go. That works. There you go. Wait, what? Well, am I too high or too low now? I don't even know. Oh my god, where am I? Am I under the world or above it?
No, don't fall into the off the world.
What the hell? Where am I? I think I'm under the world? But can't I raise above it anymore? Oh my god. Put the sheep next to me.
Oops.
Okay, what does it do there? Doctor him.
That should be a quality dialogue.
Hello, Doctor.
So if I click on the doxer, nothing happens. Great.
What was the red police car here now?
Oh, well, maybe not continuous.
Make it white again. There you go. That's real. I've called it properly again.
You have restored it to its rightful self.
Oh my god. I mean, what are we doing right now? I don't even like this feels so hard to master and so counterintuitive that I don't quite see what we can really do with this.
No, it's nice that it's a two-player kind of game experience, but at the same time, how the hell? Players when these actors fix.
I mean, if it feels like you could build a world easily, at least.
Yeah.
Like, lay down the tiles and the shit. But once it comes to fucking scripting, it's like, hell, you really have to type in code properly, I think. Images from the web. Oh, what's the images from the web?
Excellent.
I know what to search.
Good.
Like, textures, is that? What is this? It's literally an image, or? Oh, it's literally... What is that?
Is that a small collection? Ah, you've added some sand into our amazing world. Oh my god, it's massive!
I don't... Oh my god. Oh, there's a big move window in the way. I mean, can I lie this down? I can rotate it. What is this? I don't understand. Why can you summon a fucking painting? Oh, whatever.
The idea the character's supposed to grab to use, or projectile, use held item.
Oh, you just flicker, I guess, when you search stuff.
Flicker. The quality really turn your world, make it pop, make it sing.
It's the greatest of all images. PS4. There you go.
Whoa.
A superior system with a superior game builder on it. It's kind of a shame that the only thing that's a shame right now on for Dream, this is from Wikipedia Commons apparently. The only thing that's a shame right now on Dream is that they haven't incorporated the multiplayer building aspect to it yet.
Yeah. Okay, I've created this robot as an NPC specifically, so maybe it'll give me a clue as to how that's supposed to work.
Why is rotating this so lame? Why can't I rotate this on any other axis? How do I lie it down? Oh my god, this one's amazing.
It's the best part of it, I think, is adding PlayStation images. I mean, you can add all PlayStation images you want there.
Can I scale this? Oh, there you go. There, look. It's Dreams!
Whoa! Dreams is built right into this game.
This is just in there by default. Amazing. I just searched PS4 and this is one of the images. Well, the very few images there are, but this one was one of them.
Kind of amusing to be able to have one person working on one thing and another person working on another. It's nice in that regard. I guess if you spent like 10 hours just familiarizing yourself.
Sure, but I don't know, like images from web, objects from web. I mean, you can't like get
I wonder if you can add sounds from your own hard drive, right?
Yes.
Can you add anything else from your own hard drive?
Objects from the web? No. Sound.
Oh yeah, there's no plus button on all the other types of things, is there?
No. Oh wait, there is custom here.
Yeah.
From disk.
So I guess that I'm going to assume these objects are like. Hang on, let me have a quick gander.
Maybe you have something. There's this voted thing here, I guess. Quite wall torch, skull coin. Why is the selection show so small?
So look, see. Go into my string F disk. And I've got a lot of different variations of 3D models. Some of them are bound to work. Oh, I see it wants me to open a folder. Go on then, take the whole folder, see what it says. No actors found. I guess wants a very specific thing. Okay, what about my...
Does it say what type of file it needs?
It doesn't know. It's just looking for a folder.
Oh right, just a folder. Oh, so it can... Oh right, I see.
But then it searches itself, so you still don't quite know what the formats it wants. And that folder. Anything in there? No. Trying to think.
This little world here. Oh right, there's world lighting and stuff. Look, nighttime.
Whoa, it's become nighttime.
Change the sky.
Bum, bum, bum.
Change world size. Oh, interesting.
Where'd you?
Like. Oh wait, is this lighting? No. Oh, until like a custom sky color. Why can't I just like load the lights? So it's just like, why does it have to be fucking 3 options and that's it? Daylight, dark, and like just pitch black.
Who needs more?
Why not? Why not just a slider for light?
Because you just don't understand the genius that it is. Okay, so it doesn't want FBX files, that's for sure. So what could probably do...
Shameful. Searching Solid Snake leads to nothing in characters.
What?
You know, in dreams, you search for Solid Snake.
You search for Solid Snake, you get Solid Snake.
You do.
Can
Leon
I...
has nothing. What?
Resident Evil. You need to at least... I think they're missing out on meme situation. They need to be meme rich.
There we go. That's the greatest of all Resident Evils.
Whoa. That is some serious Resident Evil.
It is. It's Alice looking in that stupid room.
Alice.
And a great movie, remember?
It's Alice! And people kind of go, woo. It's ours! Woo!
Man, those Resident Evil movies.
Where does Steam games install again? I want to try and ascertain what. Somewhere
Oh my god.
stupid, isn't it?
Yes, it is somewhere very stupid. It's in
Program data, no.
program files. I guess it's not in standard program files. Oh yes, program files Steam, and then it's Steam apps. That's it, Steam apps, and then it's in common.
Common?
In Game Builder. Yeah. And then Game Builder. Yeah, it's really retarded where Steam installs stuff. And apparently it doesn't always install the same games in the same places.
Let me double check if I'm showing hidden because I'm not seeing.
Oh, is it hidden?
No, it's not.
That would be really weird.
My Steam can't possibly be.
Bizarre selection of Resident Evil images.
Well, I'll have you know that makes sense to me because a bizarre situation occurred on the outskirts of Raccoon City. Victims.
I go. Oh, Resident Evil 2.
Oh. There it is. Does that make this game better because it references Resident Evil 2?
Yep. Show settings. On restart, your pitch roll. Oh, right, I see. It's not 45 degrees. Amazing.
It's some riveting stuff.
I mean...
Yeah.
So Lion. So a Seat Leon. I guess, which, yeah, I suppose that's a car.
Lion, Leon, yeah.
Yeah, Seat Leon. Huh. First it's Jill. Jill! It's Jill! Oh my god! Wait. Jill Stein. Jill Dobson. Jill Wagner. Jill Hasworth. Jill Island, Star Trek, TOS, amazing. That's a really limited selection of Jills.
Oh
like
my god.
It's not like a second page or anything. That's literally it for Jill, apparently. That's Jill Valentine. Hold on. Jill Valentine. Oh yeah, there's these. You have to be really specific with your images. I was going to say cosplay images. Hold on a minute. If I search a sound, I can actually put music in this. What do I even have music in my game, in my hard drive anymore? I know I have some music somewhere on my hard drive. It's been so long since I actually listened to anything now. Now Spotify gives me everything on tab and YouTube.
Well, yeah, you don't need to have your own selection.
No. What I still do. Okay, Resident Evil 0. Whoa, they have to be WAV files? They can't even be MP3s?
Well, a WAV file is the greatest format of file.
Wait, they can be OGG files as well, but Jesus, OGG files are fucking... Well, I definitely don't need WAV files, because WAV files are fucking horseshit. Amazing.
You have to go for the bone-breaking labour of adding them. Let me see if I can get on some amazing sound. Can get it from the greatest sound library in the world. I say I have to pick Og Vorbis. Great. There is nothing better than that. Yeah, I think I gotta get that in on this world. Oh yeah. We will now upload this file to the Steam Workshop in order to make it. I don't want to upload it to the Steam Workshop. That's just not how things work.
Or anything you input has to be uploaded to the Steam Workshop.
Yep.
Wow.
Fine, you can have it. It's the sound effects of the ultimate failure. Which I feel is fitting in a manner of speaking.
Huh. Fine, ultimate thing. And one battle tank.
My God.
I'm guessing it's not playable from the get-go. It's so ridiculous that none of these things have logic from the get-go on them.
Yeah.
You're forced to add all the logic yourself.
I can just about hear the ultimate failure playing over and over again now. Oh yeah. Then that. Just that sound. Oh, there is the ultimate M1 tank cruising through.
It can even strap and everything. Amazing. Why is it doing that for? Because right, yeah, okay, I put that there. I put this thing instead of the car drive. Okay, there. What? As this thing does actually turn to some degree. Why can't you set a front-facing direction to stuff in this game? How does that car know which way is forward and backward? I don't understand. This isn't driving like a car at all. Let me look at the logic. Let me look at the logic of that car. What? I mean, literally have the same fucking options in it. That I already put. What's different? Oh wait, keys AD. Maybe that's it. No way, I have to set the keys specifically.
I guess, but then again, it's not specifically.
No, they're set by default. The fuck? The options are literally the same. .15 14 16 502. Okay. 14 16 502. They are literally the same options. I don't understand. And yet this one controls like up to ass, but the other one controls like a real car. It's so weird to me. If I go to build, oops, daisy. Is it like a? Let me go to edit. Okay, so this thing maybe. Oh wait, maybe if I put it to that. Okay, so this is the mass of 1. This is the mass of 0.1. So we can rise the mass. Let me put the mass to like fucking 5 because it's heavy. Angular drag. Okay, set to 5. So now it looks like pushable straight. Okay, so now the controls are literally the same.
And yet the tank
doesn't move at all.
remains idle.
No, it just doesn't move at all. Outstanding.
That's awesome. That's what you wanted, maybe.
Why is it not moving at all now? Oh, because the mass is too high, maybe. Okay, I'll put the mass to 1 then.
boards.
No, the mass is just no, it's not moving at all anymore. I mean, the mass is literally set to the same now, and this thing has pushable side gravity, free axis now. I mean, off stage no.
Beauty into this world.
It's just like the logic just been broken on this or something. No, it's not. The controls, it's literally set to exactly the same thing as the other thing now. The car here, and yet it just doesn't function.
Still nothing. It's weird. It's like the world builder, whilst it's still a little bit janky, at least is you could create a entertaining little level because it's very simple.
Yeah, the logic is so awkward that you wouldn't be able to actually do anything in it. It's
No.
just kind of like fucking stuck on the scenery now or something. Yeah, it's he's stuck. Let me move it away. Maybe it's like anchored itself into something. Oh, there you go, it's moving now.
Yeah.
It's like literally 0 sense to it now. What was it? No, it's stuck. I guess it's getting stuck. But what's it getting stuck on? How's it getting stuck? If I lift it off the ground a bit. Oh no, it fell back down. It's affected by gravity, that's for sure. Update. Snapped grid.
If ever annoying that the default to have an item, so you're forced to delete it out or swap it out.
What is wrong with this thing?
I clicked.
Raise the key sensitivity, give it a halt. Or not.
Ultimate failure.
And there's clearly no front and back set to this thing. And looking at the car, I just don't see how
No,
like that is even done. It's just no obvious way of seeing how it's done at all. It's so weird. There's absolutely no logic to this. Oh, if you put some water down.
bit of a pun there. You hear Chris repeatedly saying ultimate failure?
No.
And that's obviously the ultimate failure in and of itself.
I don't know. I just don't know. What's that thing over there?
Robot.
What is? Hmm. This tank isn't it? Was a failure. Can I like on restart position? I see there's arrows like there are arrows. I can't shift these arrows though. Like make one point in a specific direction. I feel like that is how. Is it offset? Is it this? I can't even see that offset option at the bottom now. I like move that. If I type in a number here. Oh! Never mind. Oop. It's below. Look, it's just below the map now. Never mind.
What if I try to interact with this robot?
Well, tank is gone. Never mind. What's the giant robot?
Oh my god! Seems to have absorbed me a little bit.
No, I played this robot now.
Right, I was wondering why I was there. That robot is sliding off.
This robot has like proper control, so its head's always facing one way. I can't actually make it. Oh, it turns for the mouse. What's the logic of this robot then? Why does this thing? Okay, so this thing has. Apparently it can grab. When E is held, grab. Okay. When left click is held, use item currently grabbed. When jump is held, jump. Okay, so look where mouse camera is pointing. Oh. When damage flash red.
If actor click, then start dialogue. So why isn't it starting a dialogue? Clicking on him.
We try with this robot.
The good doctor is supposed to engage you in engaging conversation.
What button was it actually interact though?
Well, it just says if you clicked, so just click it with the mouse, but that seems to not achieve any desirable effect. Sure, one could go away and learn the API and all that and figure out the code, but
I think
it's beyond the scope of Game-Geki to do that, I think.
if you go into help and look at tutorials, it does say between brackets YouTube. Is that all that is then? The help this show is just literally YouTube videos.
Welcome to YouTube.
Game library.
There's a tutorial mode. I think there's a tutorial level.
Shall we look at that?
Alright, yeah.
Can we play that on multiplayer, you reckon?
I don't know. Yeah, save that amazing world for later. Game-Geki. Screenshot, snapshot. Continue. I can only new game in multiplayer.
What?
Oh wait, more.
New game multiplayer?
New game. Private multiplayer. And now that just launches the map.
Oh. So there's no multiplayer tutorial.
No. You have to tutorial play.
Hold shift to run.
Collect all the stars. Why'd you have to collect the stars?
What's this? What's that? It's teaching us how to play, but
Dial gives you yeah, it seems to be a tutorial literally dedicated to.
I mean, you can go to build mode, I guess, and see the logic for stuff.
Yeah, that's entirely true.
Just over there, welcome to build mode.
What now? Click build at the
Move
top.
the big rock out of the way. So you have to move the big rock out of the way using build mode.
Yeah, I see. So the tutorial does persist into the control.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a massively helpful tutorial. Though. Put that in.
Do.
Oh, game library. What's game library exactly? My game works.
Takes this bridge.
Like, can we look at people's games? Can we actually play people's games?
Surely. I mean, it's all going to go into the Steam Workshop.
Game library. How would I do that? I see the base stuff. Workshop. Okay. Loading. Still loading.
It's firing it up, loading it all into the.
Well, ain't finding much, so I guess it's not working. Oh wait, browse Steam Workshop right at the top there. Okay, so I guess these are the games I can say. Auto Dungeon. I mean, you have to remember this is a Steam game, and on PC. Therefore, most of these are probably going to be either racist or like
Racist?
meme based.
I mean, it's the rule of the internet that it has to be, so at least feature one meme.
I'm not going to say like film moderation on these things. I'm not seeing any swastikas right now.
Build mode, pause.
RPG menu. Man, you in Dreams you can actually like import game systems and stuff that other people have made into your game. You can literally just get by importing other people's like systems and characters and stuff.
Yeah, that sounds
You don't have to create anything yourself.
a lot easier. You don't have
Like
to.
camera angles and stuff you can import. This is all like trash, utter trash. I see one with the puppy here, so let me click on the puppy. Subscribe? Wait,
They do look a bit like trashy stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
I noticed this pause menu reminds me a bit of the town names that pop up on Mindhunter. Paused. Damn it.
You even watching Mindhunter?
I'm up to episode 8 of season 1 now. And yeah, I kind of get what you're going on about. The fact that it's that I get the attraction to it. It's kind of initially boring as fuck, but if you give it your time to at least watch 2 or 3 episodes,
yeah, I feel like season 2 is a lot better.
You just feel intrigued by anything that goes down.
Yeah, season 2 I feel a lot better. There's actually like a more continuous single story in season 2 going on.
Oh yeah.
A single serial killer being focused on.
Overarching big bad.
More or less, yeah. I don't even know what to do anymore, so we like...
well, yeah, I guess we're running to the end of the episode.
Yeah, because this is like dog shit. Credits. Wow, what a team.
Team have made you have made this genius game. It's a fun idea.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people.
You had lots and lots of time. You could take the time to learn it all, but
I get it's really like unintuitive though.
yeah.
I mean, it's so unintuitive. like none of the tools. I guess to actually make 3D models, you have to like use a separate 3D thing, right? Like something outside of the game.
Yeah, they've obviously not considered that kind of.
Yeah, like whereas in Dreams, everything's like built into one suit.
Sweet, yeah, so you can. Yeah, so I guess they're a long way from being fully featured, unless their intention is to kind of stop at this kind of stage. And yeah, you definitely don't learn how to make a car in this tutorial, by the way. Look at that blaster. Watch out, kid! It's a blaster, kid!
It says...
Take the blaster!
I mean, it does say take the blast. Press left click to take it, but left click does nothing.
Ba-zoom!
Oh wait, there you go. So it's E.
Ba-zoom! That's it. Kill those other generic players.
Oh, it does say E actually. Shoot left click. I read that wrong.
There's a pirate
Here's a simple
chest.
door. Caution, enemies inside.
Door looks very Wolfensteinish.
Yeah. So enemies, but there's only one enemy. I don't just say one enemy. There's some health. Caution, toxic slimes.
Toxic slimes. There they are. Fucking toxic Dragon Quest slimes. You see him coming out going, "You're out, mate. Fucking hell, you're shit, aren't you? Jesus Christ, this game's shit."
I get the impression this is the type of thing where this is a bit like Little Big Planet, where sure you can make a varied amount of games, but they'll always have that like Little Big Planet look to them.
Yeah.
You can always tell they made Little Big Planet, whereas in Dreams you can actually like make stuff that looks nothing like stuff. You can actually like see some stuff. Oh, damn it! What the hell? You can actually see like images of games, and like you won't think they were made in Dreams.
Yeah.
Different gun here.
Maybe you could like string together so many 3D models, but oh, see that sheer destructible environment.
Yeah, physics and everything. Buttons. No right click now.
I guess these sort of demo levels kind of help you see how all these different mechanics work. By
yeah.
Another door style. Caution. Toxic racist slimes inside.
Instant death lava pit. No, it's not.
Lava isn't too big a problem for you. Extend on. Look at that, amazing fans underneath.
That's very nice. So there's to see here.
Look at that amazing skybox. Skybox looks about as skyboxy as you can possibly concoct.
Looks pretty nice. It's not the worst skybox I've seen.
But it's like pure, like spiraling to the top. And
yeah, so it's a round circle, which is kind of weird. It's not like it's not like a dot in the top, very top of it, like in some games I've seen.
These are the characters for players 2, 3, and 4.
Amazing.
Well, I guess that's about it for Game Builder then. Hopefully it'll be something more to it, a bit more Dreams-esque, but I guess not in that regard.
No, it's really complicated. It's like the tank's a good example, where it's like you just have absolutely no idea how to set like the forward fucking direction. And even looking at like the default car, like you cannot see how to set it at all.
No. I guess you could edit these driving cars, although no, your player is the car, isn't it? It doesn't demonstrate how to board. You just are the car, so we already figured out how to do that.
Well, I did see the boarding option, so I guess I could set that so when player presses E, like he boards it.
Yeah, I had an experiment with that, but it just didn't.
Oh, didn't work.
Do it. What I was expecting.
The thing is, like, The thing is, like, this car. I mean, I just don't understand, like. How do you set, like, which way's forward on it? That's what I don't get.
I think the problem here is that, we just tried the tutorial. I mean, we gave it the good old college try there. The only way you're going to learn this is if you sit down and spend a few hours reading the manual, which is, fine, but I imagine that's not necessary on Dreams.
I mean, to get the best out of it, you're going to want to look at the tutorial still, but you can kind of get by without doing that, I guess. I mean, you can kind of like jump into a menu with like a character, the default character, and kind of just like have arrows pointing all around him and say, all right, so this way's forward. Pressing this button will make him move. So it's a lot more simple. Maybe at one point you should do a dream stream.
I presume you have a playable version of it. I don't.
I have Dreams. It's early access, but I do have it. Yeah. It's not. What's the shame about Dreams is that the multiplayer isn't enabled yet, though.
Oh, are they going to have?
Yeah, they will have it, but they haven't got it yet.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, what options do I have in this car? Honestly, I've got these things which I had in the tank, and I set to exactly the same. That's all there is. I mean, is that to set the player, is it? But like, as far as the actual item itself goes, I mean, where's like, how do you set the front direction? What is front facing for this car? Even these arrows, look, they're offset. They're not like, none of them is front. It's just the rotate things, the move things.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I just don't understand.
Click the car again. Click the edit. I think it's sort of offsets written at the bottom of the screen there. A while ago when you were just scrolling through.
Off stage.
Offsets, it said. I'm not quite sure what page you're on. You're on a different page. Scroll down. What's this bottom bit with offsets?
You can actually see that on the stream. I can't see that at the bottom one though.
You can't
offset,
see.
This is Oh, it's over there. Look. Yeah, it's just like sets at a point in the world.
Scroll the camera. Roll the mouse wheel. Does that move when you?
No.
Oh, Jesus! So that's just the end of the. How the fuck is? Down arrow, page down.
I see. It just sets its position in the world.
Oh, how odd.
See.
Isn't it odd?
It's nothing to do with the direction. Neither is this, I don't think. Doesn't to do anything that. Also, if it's on restart position. Yeah, I see. Whoop.
You should do a experiment to see whether someone can learn how to use this game or actual Unreal Engine or Unity faster. The only predominant difference is if you have to ignore the lighting because that's fucking impossible.
I'd imagine that you could knock out like a type of game in this, like a very basic type of game, very fast in this. Like an FPS, like that one we just saw, the default FPS thing. Like, randomly run around the map for 3 or 3 seconds, shoot, boom, you win, well done. Like that, you could probably knock out a lot easier.
Knock that out a lot easier, yeah.
Real Oh yeah, it's facing straight on this one. Is that because
You just shoved those other vehicles.
Just rotate woodwork. Let me try the tank again.
It is just frustrating, isn't it, that your vehicle drives backwards.
There's literally only one tank. Amazing. Oh wait, no, there's a second one here. Let me try this one then.
course, there has to be a bad guy tank. If you've got one tank, you have to have another. I guess you could always recolour it. That's your third tank there to the right.
Sorry, further. I mean, it blows my mind that none of these things have default logic on them. It honestly blows my mind completely. I mean, in Dreams, when you import someone else's thing, it actually has all the logic with it that they've put into it as well. Not just a fucking 3D model with nothing on it.
Yeah. Just makes it so much harder to get going.
Yeah.
Like even the NPC character had no NPC logic attached to it by default, even though it was set as an NPC. You had to figure out how to make that work, which obviously we didn't, but... Main battle tank.
No.
Make sure there is only one.
Oh wait, that's because that red car fell off the fucking map, didn't it? I guess I'll get car is
Red car is no more.
red car fell through the world and disappeared. Amazing.
There, it's that player one.
This one there.
And then yeah, get the drop down there on the left where it says player. The
Okay.
blue bit, yeah.
There you go.
You know, you should be able to control a tank.
Yeah, so it's clearly like the front is clearly set to the side. I mean, is there like anything I can do to fix that though?
On restart sounds like a good promise.
So what I want it to be as those set to 0.
I think it was... Where'd it go?
I guess it went to 0. Oh, there it is over there. No, see, so yeah, I just don't see how I can set the front.
Yeah, it stops people from really having fun with the game when you get caught
See,
up on
look.
such a basic concept.
Oh my
Just
god!
blatantly no. It's like just blatantly no way to do it.
No.
Yeah, it's like it's insane. There's just clearly no like forward backward. It should be in the movement. It should be here. It should like this should have an option to like pick which is forward and which is backward in the thing, but it doesn't.
Nope.
And these cars have exactly the same options.
Yeah. It's really not...
How does it know? I don't understand. How does it know which is forward on this one? I mean, there's literally nothing.
Nothing different on the edit screen and nothing different on the...
No.
Yeah, that's bizarre. There's obviously more settings to these things than those allude to.
What? I mean, am I gonna have to like literally type out code for this?
Yeah, but there's nothing... I examined the code very carefully and there was no option to change things
look,
like
it's
that.
exactly the same on both of them. See? Because the same on both.
It is, yep.
Well, I mean, what? I don't... How... It's just retarded. It's like...
At least it uses the greatest script in the world, JavaScript.
I mean... Fuck this, hang on. I mean... Let me do something.
Yeah.
Let me open Dreams and show how simple it is in Dreams.
Dreams can't come true. Sign up. Play a quick card demo here. We're gonna start playing anyway. Alright, enjoy the demos. See how something works, just go into the build mode. Right, here's an example of the build of boardable vehicle. So, build mode. So it was the card games demo that we wanted to actually use to find out how things work.
Okay, does it actually say how to make things face forward?
No, but it shows us how the boardable vehicle works. So boardable was continuous. If Q is held, then a light. And then boardable. Player boards do. So how come I had that? That didn't do bugger all. And player. If A then B, if player button E is held, then do board vehicle. Board's a boardable actor. I could have swore I did that. It's a slightly better area for figuring out how all this stuff's supposed to kind of work.
Well, I completely forgot to even do stuff in this now.
How did you get here? Oh, I got stuck on the environment there. Brilliant. Get this Mario fight. Brrr! Follows you upwards. Slime is having its way.
Okay, so here's a. So if I just go to search here.
Alright, I'll flip over to you now.
My tank.
Dreams is a state of the art.
Because I don't know how to physically type in the word tank using the PlayStation pen.
Paradigm busting creator.
Okay, so what we got? So we have a
A mean battle
Panzer.
tank.
Amazing. So, it comes with its own little platform.
Oh, that's-
I didn't quite need that, but whatever.
Now you can create loads of big planes with a single Panzer on it.
Since I played this, so. Play mode, I guess. So. So accelerate. See, the tank's already fully playable.
Amazing swinging bucket on the back. Whoa, whoa, whoa! It just
This guy's tank is a bit broken by the looks of that.
amazing battle destruction there. The tracks busted right off. This is why World War II was such a drag. Failure equipment. It's the Panzer, yeah. Well, careful. Wolf, you almost lost it.
Not the best example of tank. Let me
That was soldier. That was totally unset. What it needs is a special tank driving tutorial, and whenever you lose your
That was
tracks,
totally unset. Let me a missile tank. I'll have standard tank. Wait, which one was sort of filtering.
yeah, I think Dreams definitely has the community to. Oh, there's that evil Thomas the Tank Engine.
Metal Slug. Here you go. There's a Metal Slug tank. Or is this just a
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
sculptor? Could be just a sculpture, that one actually, by the looks of it.
You really tell what's a sculpt and what isn't. Well, clicking it.
This one says controllable. This one comes with full terrain as well. There you go. So it's a hover time.
Yeah.
It's actually a stealth thing, I believe. Got Maiden's Draft. Can boost.
It's a fully featured tank, that. Definitely, just being able to grab all these things can help you just be creative as opposed to having to fucking put all the legwork in.
Yeah. I see it even as it says HUD and everything. So I go to the create mode.
So you can jump in and edit these things, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah, am I still on like create mode? It's been ages since I've actually messed around with this. I'm a bit rusty on the options. Whoopsie. Why can't I delete the whole thing for?
It's gone.
Yeah, why is the whole thing selectable? I don't want the whole thing, I just want to select one thing on it.
The only thing that's kind of that I think, though, with dreams is that it's kind of hard to paint or model using a controller rather than a mouse and keyboard. At least that's how I think it would be. Obviously, you can't really paint or model at all in Game Builder here, so it's irrelevant. But
I mean, whilst yes, I am using the pad, I'm not actually using the any of the controls. I'm using the 6-axis,
yeah,
so it's more or less like a mouse pointer. I'm a bit confused why everything's automatically selected though here. There's one element. Oops. I really don't remember the controls for this anymore. Probably play a bit more of it. Why is everything selected in one thing for? Right. It's just a tank, yes, there's just one tank. Oh, ungroup, there you go, that's how you do it. Ungroup everything there, I think may have ungrouped too much.
yeah. Just being able to create and model like that is a nice convenience, opposed to being forced to model and create in some other app, I guess. However you create assets in this game, add them to the Steam workshop.
Oh. One off the edge. Let's just save it. Ooh.
Oh god. And then your dream turned into a nightmare.
Alright, I still have Steam open, so that may be interfering with my control. I really actually forgotten how to control stuff in this. There's also design stuff. I want to see the logic. I don't remember how to look at the logic of stuff anymore. Oh yeah, health, microchip, interfacia. This wasn't made by an English speaking guy.
Well, when you're talking about main battle tanks, it doesn't matter about your language.
I can't remember how you go into groups anymore. It's sculpture. No, it's not the sculpture I want to edit. Tweak selected. It's not that I want to do. And I really forgotten the controls for this now. I'm sure these are the main controls. This one is open menu. I don't think that's in it. No, what's that? Oh my god.
You're going down the rabbit hole of
Yeah, I completely forgot. It's been ages since I've looked at this stuff.
I mean, you're gonna have to spend. You would have to spend some time to figure out even Dream's mechanics, I'm sure. But,
Yeah, you would, but the tutorial's a bit more clearer. Like in the very first tutorial, it actually tells you how to go through menus and stuff.
Yeah.
And
It's got a chicken tank.
not that. Oh, I can't open these chips anymore. Oh, there you go. This is just the colour. Oops, daisy. Right, here you go. So you open the chip. This is the controller thing. So,
Oh yeah, that's kind of Little Big Planet-esque by the looks of that
so,
board.
so you just set what control each controller does here. I mean, I'd have to get reacquainted with it, honestly. Scope mode. Yeah, I literally can't even know how to even drop in a default model anymore.
It's kind of nice, these kind of games, at least it allows someone to learn, how programming works, whether or not they actually get into the code itself. It would still get a basic idea as to what they're looking for. Even with dreams, there you'll have all those kind of logic kind of statements. The visual programming Unreal Engine uses. Horrible tanks fighter thing.
Seems pretty cool. Amazing.
Where have you become the cannonball?
To show where it lands, I suppose.
It'll never land though.
Yeah, because I fell off into the abyss.
Soft locked it.
It's looking like it, yeah. Can climb. Jump and everything. That thing's very cool. I can turn later.
Everything's better with a dot sight.
It's like one main gun though. Doesn't have any turrets. Kind of reminds me of that. I mean, it doesn't play anything like it. Reminds me of that. Remember the Ghost in the Shell game? We plays that weird robot, that little spider robot.
Yeah, definitely does look like a Ghost in the Shell.
Although it doesn't. Oh no, it doesn't actually play anything like it though. I literally can't remember how to like properly move in this anymore.
You've built Santa's sled. Well done. You should make sure that's put up so everyone can download that. To keep you motivated, I think what you need is a series of motivational statements. Such as, don't believe in yourself, believe in me! Because I believe in you.
You're enough for dreams. It's a shame, I don't know. It's a shame you haven't added multiplayer in yet.
Yeah, something to keep an eye out for.
That's something you haven't actually even noticed. New upload a new collaboration tab that has been added to my creations, allowing you to view all collaborations in one place. That's just fun. You can actually share levels with people to make stuff, but you can't actually play at the same time yet. They do tend to have that in the game though. Yeah, I mean, one day it might be
Yeah, it'd be fun to play that in
stream
multiplayer.
to yeah.
You want a hell of a stream to get something off the ground, I guess. But
We'll actually fully redesign the way this looks.
Must take a staggering amount of time to create these stunning, very undemo-y looking things.
Yeah, there's some decent stuff made in here. What are the oh, that's there. I want to do that.
Gekatami is dream surfing.
What's this thing? Cone Wars.
Star Wars. Cone Wars. That kind of reminds me of the dog thing from Rick and Morty. Watched
Dog
2 episodes of it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Couldn't really be bothered to watch any more episodes. I got the idea. We got whatever that is incorporated with this vehicle.
The game isn't really informing me much of controls, that's for sure. I guess it has auto aim actually.
Gonna need that twin cannon ammo in order to really get the drop on these guys. Damn it, you failed. Twin cannon ammo is gonna be useless now.
The game doesn't really inform me the controls very much. Especially the fact that there's no I mean it's just like there's a battle mode. But there's no I guess it's auto aim? Is that what this is?
Well, you know, every mode should be battle mode.
I have to exit the battle mode to actually boost. It's a bit annoying. Feels like you should be able to boost whilst you're in combat mode. It'd be very Armored Core like if you could do that.
Yes, they need to develop the next Armored Core in Dreams.
I mean, you could do it very easily, gameplay like Armored Core. I mean, all you need to do is essentially have in this mode where I can boost around, you know, essentially allow me to fire at the same time. I don't quite understand why the guy is not allowing me to do that. Is there a vertical boost? No, there's only forward boost.
Build himself a core.
No straft either.
Hold your horses. There's still invaders near your base. You didn't get back in time. Your base is, and the camera should cut to a base as it slowly pans around it, exploding.
There's no there is anything like Armored Core. Armored Core template.
Yes.
Oh, look with V2. This is V2.
Guess this will be the true one.
This looks like I see a default character in here already, so I don't have too much faith.
Armored Core, here it is.
Oh, is this
Go build your mech first.
It could just be a menu. Oh, maybe not.
Mission. Better accept that mission.
Oh yeah, they haven't went into too much detail on this. It looks like it's the default character. Let me accept the mission and go on my.
Are you Armored Core?
Yeah, they've just got the default character for now. Don't have a boost.
He needs to copy and paste that other thing in it, and then it's basically done.
Yeah, it's.
Ship it.
Yeah. Oh, they have a boost. Yeah, it's just a template for the hub, more or less. Oh, I have a jump boost in it. Oh, the radar's pretty cool. One thing about Dreams is there are a lot of like dead templates and demos and stuff. A lot of work in progresses.
A lot of work, not much progress.
Same with the game. It's a scoreboard game.
A Twin Brothers production. Pixel Road.
Center lines on the road are your save spots. Cross the road and set the fastest time in this random traffic chaos.
Controls, tapping the D-pad.
Tapping the D-pad. Oh, right. I have to cross the road. I see.
Whoa.
It's a Frogger thing.
This is the best
That's fucking
implementation of
fast.
Frogger. Well, you know, it's real
Alright,
life.
you
Whoa,
have
don't
to-
want to upset that officer of the law.
You have to
Oh,
really
that was a
tap
fatality.
to 80s mood. Oh, right.
Burp, burp.
How? Why doesn't just pressing up work? Man, that's crazy fast. Those cars.
Birds demonstrated how it can be done. These trucks remind me of Grand Theft Auto 2 trucks.
They do, yeah.
Brum, 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 brum. Just like Frogger, there's a water section at the end as well.
Oh yeah. I don't like the look.
Oh!
That's crazy hard. That's some hard shit.
You kind of, if you still survived after being knocked down, you kind of have to look at the person that's done it to you. That look in your face. It's like, why have you done this to me? You've killed me.
Yeah, I've seen this thing before.
It appears to be a succubus. There she comes. Does she do what they do in World of Warcraft? Ah! And actually do a succubus double jump.
Mm. Very cool way of doing that.
Proceeds to the next section of the high school.
Alright, down the next.
Slide in action.
I have no idea how the guy did that. Those transitions like that.
You've got 2 fire protection, 2 storm protection, 2 thunder protection. Thunder.
Is this swimming? Oh, it's swimming. Very nice way of showing off all the things you incorporate into a character.
Yeah. You even got powers at the top there.
Yeah. Huh. It automatically animates when you get near the doors as well. Kicks them open. And wall jumping as well.
Butt pounds that.
Oh. Left. Do you think that's what it wants me to do? But
You used the wrong
Wow.
ability.
wait, jumping. It says jump. Oh right, I see. You have to release it to swing. Right, I see. A bit confusing because if you hold it, you fly, which essentially results in getting you across anyway.
You see Mario walk through going, excuse me a moment. Brr, brr,
Ah.
brr, 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 brr.
Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the flying bit. Let's show some momentum to it as well.
He's got lots of abilities.
L2 aim. Oh, alright. So how do I...
Fire.
L2 is hold. Oh, it's a square?
Whoa, some significant power.
I'm not seeing the flame thing that it's showing me there.
No, your ability seems to differ from...
Oh wait, R1. Oh right, okay, R1's flamethrower. Alright, yeah, so you're supposed to use flamethrower now. Whereas here I'm supposed to use the fire.
a demonic blast. Freezer would be right at home letting off one of those types of attacks.
Ice. Alright, I can switch at the top, can't I? The powers.
Yeah, for all the elements.
All right, big guy, whatever turns you on.
I can fire ice blasts. I say. Ice cubes.
Freezing up that environment.
What's the wind one doing?
Damn it, she's got the power of suction. I guess she is a succubus. Next page.
So that wants me to use the.
Damn it, by the time you've learned all of her myriad abilities, you're an old man.
Definitely a lot of abilities. Oh, it's square now. Let's see. Oh, interesting.
Sure.
Huh.
You gotta really
That's
get
pretty
to
cool.
grips with doing that. Let's start in the
Sweet.
middle.
Looks like there's stars hidden around. Extra points to pick up in the game. That's very cool, that is. That's a very cool system. Has that worked?
Certainly has.
We'll get up there. Oh, right. Finished.
Well, you managed.
Again. I can draw? Huh. Interesting.
Doesn't need to rely on just her abilities.
No.
The very gods themselves assist.
Alright. That's delete. Oh, I see. I can just draw that now, right?
Yeah, straight
Okay.
across.
I feel like there's maybe too many mechanics. I mean, there's a lot of mechanics. Like every fucking button does something,
Was that your
and
first
not like one thing either.
level that wasn't a tutorial?
Yeah.
You're playing a feud now. Who even needs all her abilities? Just
work.
use the pen to solve everything.
Yeah, the pen.
Is mightier than the sword.
I'm guessing it's not available to everyone because I didn't see a giant pen floating around before. Oh, it's easy. Can I wall jump on any wall? No, it looks like there are very specific walls that you can wall jump on.
That curiously make a platform.
Oh. That works.
Assume it's laden with traps. Can you actually prohibit the... What about the swinging ball there? Does that stop if you block it with a pen?
No. Oops. Ooh.
Oh!
Huh. Wow. Quite a cool cool damage effect. Man.
Got Flappy Bird your way through this.
I'm dead.
No doubt the game will quickly ramp up the difficulty.
Yeah.
You got lots of spare vitality.
Yeah. I also appear to have a shield of some kind. See?
Oh yes, your protection's there. Hit twice from each element.
Oh.
It's just go reset though once you finally succumb. Lightning protection left. Ooh. Hooked. Succubus.
Man. Oh, the 5 being blocked there. Oof.
It's kind of looks familiar. Damn it, that Vitality's in dire straits.
Yeah, although there's not really much penalty to lose to death. Oof.
He ain't gonna survive this one.
I don't quite see how I can even. Oh, I can't fire and use the pen at the same time.
You can deactivate all the fire spouts, I guess.
Yeah, but now I'm kind of stuck. Yeah, instantly refires.
Oh!
Yeah, my protections are fully restored. Very little,
Yeah.
little penalty to death. I mean, looks like I can just like eat it, and when I get to this part,
Counting your deaths at the side, I suppose.
yeah.
Smash and tail.
Oops. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you wanted to do it the best score, you'd do it with the less amount. Oh, damn it, you do it with the less amount of deaths, but you know, you just want to beat it, and I'm kind of. This is like going on forever and ever.
Yeah. And who doesn't want to beat it?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a really awesome example.
Very cool. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I mean, the stream wasn't about dreams, but
Well, I guess we dedicated a significant chunk of it to dreams.
yeah,
All right.
I have to play it and like remember how to get the crate controls again.
Sure, we'll revisit dreams eventually.
Yeah.
Until that time, we'll see you on the flip side.